Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show. Live on YouTube. Weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? We back. Like we never left. It's Tuesday. Crazy price action. Kitty Yaya, what's up, man? Behaving Patel. Brandon 777. Just trying to make a little money. Kind of watching this breakout, guys. Potential breakout on the 5-minute chart, right? To kind of re-challenge 61 area. I'm kind of keeping an eye on that. I just blew my 150K account this morning. Sorry to hear that, man. It happens. Unfortunately, right? Sleepy Mocha. PW ordered your replacement online this morning. Let's go. The robot, yeah. That boy good. Wesley, what's up, man? Yeah, guys, so crazy volatility today, right? Crazy volatility, man. Now, hey, NQ is not playing today. How are you looking, D-Money? Hey, how are you? Yeah, guys, this is either going to break out and go up here and challenge this 61, or it's going to fall flat, right? And kind of reject it. Currently on the 5-minute chart. So I did kind of catch this morning. Funded account, guys, is up about $2,600 on a funded account. And then I got another funded account that's up, I think, $1,200. So I'm up almost, I think, $3,700 on the day so far on funded accounts. So let's go. If you weren't patient, like today was like one of those days, right, where it really tests your patience. Like it could be a totally different scenario, guys. So kind of interested to see what happens in the afternoon session. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's an overlay, so we got to look at, probably try to, yeah, Ginger's she's gonna get that off now. So yeah, we gotta kind of see what's going on, guys, right? I mean, gotta be patient. We're sitting actually below, right above a 24,993 on the daily chart. That was actually yesterday's high, believe it or not. So we're right above yesterday's daily candles high, kind of hanging out, right? So we're either gonna kind of build out here and push higher, or we're gonna reject. How many trades did I take today, Mr. 45 Special? I took a few trades. I'm down 650. Yeah. Today was crazy, man. Huge sell-off and then a pump hard back to the upside, right? Eugene, what up? What up, D Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Yes, D, how's you and your daughter? My daughter's doing, I mean, she got a little cough, but she's hanging in there. Nothing crazy, guys. It's not, she's not super sick or anything. It's daycare, basically, right? So that's the only thing I can say is daycare. So I'm kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen here. 5-minute chart, we're kind of hanging out above yesterday's daily high. 14 EMA sitting at 25,003. So we're gonna expand. We're gonna go up and obviously probably test 61. 30-minute candle just open. You got a bottom wick. You do have a bottom wick, but the previous 30-minute candle was green, but you got a long exhaustion wick on the candle before that, right? Kids are walking Petri dishes. Yeah, I know. Short-term bearish. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, I would just say there's a lot of momentum to the upside though, guys. We broke out of this consolidation range. We put in a higher high up here. Now we're kind of pulling back. So I'm not overly bearish, to be honest. I'm gonna try to trade the price action until otherwise, right? Until something else kind of happens. So so yeah, 1 hour, that was the 1 hour candle. 4 hour candle is extremely bullish, guys. 200 EMA on the 4 hour chart is sitting at 25,107. So that's an area of interest if they're going to continue to push it higher on the 4 hour chart. This is a 4 hour chart. So yeah, got to be a little patient, see what happens. Daycare is worse than a college dorm. When you right, you right. So the pediatrician told us the first time we took my daughter to the pediatrician for like her 6 month or whatever, they were literally like, hey, be prepared, she's gonna get sick every week. And guys, chat, they weren't lying. Like literally every week, every single week, because you got all those kids in there, that's sick and their parents are sick. It's like crazy, but it's a lot better now though. Now she gets sick like every once in a while. So her immune system, and they said that you got to take her unless she has a fever because her immune system has to get built up, right? So she has to go through it to build up her immune system. That's why we have a nanny 4 days a week, Austin. Let's go. Waiting for the pop in Ether. Oh, you're talking about Ethereum? Yo, tell Jerome he owed me some money. I used code Jerome and it charged me an extra 20%. Hey, you gotta what that? Hey, he's a slickster, man. Right? That guy's a slickster. Yeah, a couple trades I took today, guys. So I kind of rode the momentum, and I was able to catch some of the sell-off this morning, to be honest. So I was able to catch actually some of that sell-off that kind of happened below the 14 EMA. Kind of took some shorts there, re-shorted off some of the resistance I kind of saw. Once price got a little weaker, guys, I took more shorts right off the EMA, and then yeah, I just been scalping, to be honest. All right, so here's the bounce right off the 14 EMA again. So just kind of, got to be a little patient and see if we can get, I'll actually, like I said, I'm not bearish, guys, until otherwise, right? Price is expanding higher. So I got to kind of try to play that. 4 hour chart's bullish. You got 20 minutes left on the 4 hour chart that we're kind of looking at, right? So that's bullish. It's closing. If this 4 hour candle, guys, closes above the 14 and the 50 EMA, that's super bullish. And like I said, I feel like 25,106 would be in play. 1 hour chart, there's already a bullish EMA cross. 30-minute chart, obviously there's a bullish EMA cross. 15-minute, 5-minute, right? So unless there's a lot of momentum that kind of comes into the market to take us down, you know, I'm only looking for longs right now, temporarily, right? Unless that changes. Trump is speaking now. I mean, Fox News is on a commercial. I kind of look at that. I'll peep that in a second and see what's going on. But D-Money, I think NQ will consolidate a bit on the highs and after a drop. Yeah, it could. Anything's possible. So right now it's kind of building out for something, right? I mean, are we gonna bounce here and put in a higher high? Or are we gonna break down? So I might take a stab at a buy, guys. Just to see if we can push up and take out like these highs up here. Stop loss, if I take a buy, stop loss is going to be back below the 14. So it's only going to be like 11-point stop loss on this trade. Trying to see if we can get up here and take out maybe 28. Entry was actually 12, guys, 12.75. Just trying to see if we can push up here, right? If we stall out, it is what it is. Small stop loss. Not going to give it a ton of room, guys. Trying to see if we can challenge 28, though. 12 was my entry. So we'll see if we can get at least 10 points on the trade if they're going to push it, right? All right, there's 5 points. And they're kind of consolidating. It's kind of ranging a little, right? But these highs up here, could get snapped. So right now I got to play the momentum, guys. Bullish on the 4 hour. Gonna see if we can get a pop up here, right? If it falls off, that's fine. Not gonna give it a ton of room. So good risk reward trade, I feel, based off the price action. Green on those 2 funded accounts. So now just trying to kind of play the reaction on this level, right? To see if we can kind of push up, trap some shorts. Took 5-point W. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get at least, if I can get at least 10 points, guys. If I can't get it, that's fine. I mean, I saw somebody in the chat saying they only needed to make $10 today or something, or $100 actually. So maybe that was that person. I'm not sure. But we're kind of falling flat a little. So this is like a little tricky area for sure. And after a big move, guys, maybe, you know, hopefully it's going to be decent price action, right? We don't know. But I basically saw the 4 hour is bullish. Now, we know, guys, we do have a new 4 hour candle that's going to open as well, right? So we got to be cautious of that. Like, how deep is that retracement going to be, if that's what's going to happen? But that's the 4 hour chart right now. It's bullish. Trying to see if we can get up to 10, you know, take out some of these, the highs that are kind of sitting up there. But maybe if they can't push it, guys, if we get back below like that 4 level, 8 to 10 points is all I'm going to pretty much give it. I want it to go now. Maybe there's going to be a deeper retracement coming. I can always re-enter later, right? So I'm not concerned. See if we can trap some shorts here that tried to short us, saying that we're going to fall, right? Like, oh, we got to drop right now. We'll see. All right, there's a pop. There's a pop, guys. So let's see. All right, there you go. There you go. There you go, guys. Nice. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. I'll take that off now, and then I'll look to re-enter. And I'll kind of wait now, probably into the close, to be honest, of this 1 hour candle, see how it closes out. And then I'll look for a next setup. Nvidia, somebody just called out Nvidia, so I gotta zoom out on this for a second. All right, so there's Nvidia on the right hand side of the screen. So, like some indecision. Why close it, bro? Because it was right at 10 points. And we're that was close to kind of like the top of that little range right here that we need to break out of, and that's either going to happen now or it's going to happen in the next 4 hour candle, possibly, right, that opens. So I'm aware of that, right? So just try to hold it to basically the top of the range, and if it busts through there, that's fine, right? A win is a win. I'm not gonna, right? I'll take it. So if you took that trade, guys, drop a W in the chat. So you're probably up at least 10 points. And there's the pop, right, to 27. Let's go. Yep, and there's 30. Gotta love it. No bottom wick on the current 5-minute candle. Let me check something with Nvidia, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is. Yeah, Nvidia is breaking out, guys. So right hand side of your screen, Nvidia's breaking out right to the upside. So yeah, there comes that pump. So now, I mean, we got 1 minute and 49 seconds. Are they going to push it to 60 now? Possibly. Because Nvidia's pumping pretty hard, guys. So, but either way, right? We'll take the trade, guys. We'll wait for the next setup. We'll see how, because remember, guys, we could get a retracement down on the next 5-minute candle. And if there's a retracement for a long, we can go long again. Now that we're kind of broken out, we put in a higher high compared to that previous kind of like level that was sitting there. Market closed tomorrow? No, the market's open tomorrow. D-Money, why didn't you trail? Yeah, I mean, I was content on that trade only because it was kind of like the last time it was at that high. So last time it was at 27, it had a rejection. Now that it broke out, like I said, I mean, maybe another long is coming. I do feel like 60 is going to get taken, right? And I do feel like we could be headed to 100, guys. 25,100 because of the 4-hour chart. However, we are going into the close of a 1-hour candle and a 4-hour candle. So there could be some kind of retracement coming before more continuation to the upside, if that makes any sense. So it's only the first trade, chat. Got time. Just trying to make a little money. Cody B, D-Money, you ever listen to tour music? You look like Lil Reese. Isn't Lil Reese locked up? Come on, man. Don't try to do... Cody, don't do me like that, man. I think isn't Lil Reese locked up, chat? D-Buddy, can you make your charts great? Your candles great? I can see too much of the chart. Oh, man. Gotta love it, right? All right, so yeah, you had a breakout, guys. So now, if we get back below 22, I would not be looking to go short, basically, right? Or I wouldn't want to be long. So it would have to hold 22 level. Maybe a pump up here and take out 59. It's just kind of risky now that we're going into the last 10 minutes of a 1 hour candle, but it could very well pop it, guys. It could pop that 60 level. Hey D, Patrick said this morning that Apex was having a 100K account for $10. Yeah, so it's not, so the activation fee, the PA lifetime activation fee on a 100K account is $10. But the price for the 100K account, the evaluation is $59. So total is $69. So once you pay, you have to pay the $59 up front, and then you pay $10 to activate the PA. And that's a lifetime fee. Hey D, Sherelle, hey D, just joining and wanted to say what's up, plans for Thanksgiving. Hey, I appreciate that, Sherelle. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my family in Fort Myers. My mom, my brother, my sister, my niece and nephew. Let's go. My mom's cooking, chat, some soul food, you know? So I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. Some turkey, some dressing, some desserts. Hey, Green Beetle. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not changing anything else with my chart, chat. Like, right? I'm not changing anything else. I did a poll, and I actually went ahead and did it off white. If you can't see my chart right now, I'm not sure what else. The candles, right? I'm literally zoomed in. If you can't see anything, I apologize. So, but I'm not making any other change. I'm sorry. Not trying to be rude or anything, but I've literally adjusted it, right? So I mean, Tim Hoppy, I can't see. Can I give you my login info so you can trade for me? I know, right? Let's go. Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, I literally adjusted it, right? It's off white. I'm literally zoomed in on it, so the wicks, like, you should be able to see everything, guys, right? So I'm not trying to be like. All right, so we're kind of hanging out right now. Kind of like, you know, broke out of that little, put in a little higher high compared to that 28 level. 60 level could get taken, 100 level could get taken, and I think just got to be patient. Called out one trade, winning trade, right? If you took that trade, you probably made at least 10 points or right at it. And we'll try to wait for the close of this 1 hour candle, chat. Nvidia kind of broke out. You got a bullish EMA cross on Nvidia to the upside as well. Traders should be looking at their charts and not a chart from a YouTuber. Hey, you said it, not me. When you right, you right. Yeah, guys, I mean, I understand like the vision issues and all that stuff. If it was super bright, I get that. And that's why I adjusted it, right? But at this point, I mean, 1,746 people tuned into the stream. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Yeah, here's a little kind of like pullback, right? This is what I was kind of saying, that a lot of times you'll get some kind of reaction. Back the opposite direction because we're going into the close of a 1 hour candle. So we have to be mindful of that. Doesn't mean that we can't expand higher, but a lot of times going into the close of a higher time frame candle, 1 hour and 4 hour candle, you'll get some kind of move the opposite direction. 1 hour chart right now, you know, you got some rejection kind of forming. 4 hour chart, like I said, is super bullish. And we got about 3 minutes and 55 seconds left on this current 4 hour candle. So Marquita, I bet them same people will hit the like. Yeah. I mean, guys, I try to please as many people as I can, to be honest, but I'm already up, so no trading for me. I'm just here gaining some knowledge from the trade god DMONEY. Yeah, I'm not a god, but I appreciate that, Chevy Ryan 4646. I appreciate the kind words. Am I gonna give Warbooks a shot? Yeah, I was actually talking to the editor about that. Yeah, I got to get rolling on Warbooks, guys. Pine Tree Trader, what's up, man? DMONEY, I hope you and your family have a great Turkey Day. Yeah, I hope the same for you. And that goes for everybody in the chat. I think I said that yesterday as well, right? So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, like, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, some time with your family. Let's go. What's the best Thanksgiving side? D-Buddy is growing a beard. Oh man, hey, I'm trying to do a little something, you know? All right, so let's check this out right here, right? Actually, let me do it. Let's do it, chat. Let's do so drop your best side, guys. What's your best Thanksgiving side? What do you guys like as your side for Thanksgiving? What's your favorite side? I'm waiting, guys, right? I'm waiting for the next setup. I don't see anything. I'm gonna wait, obviously, for the close of the 1 hour candle. So we got about a minute left. There's my alert for the 1 minute reminder, right? For a 4 hour and 1 hour chart closing. Dressing, green beans, mashed potatoes. Wow, oyster stuffing. I never had that before. FL3345, man. That sounds, hey, that sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. Never had that before. Deviled eggs. Yeah, I'm not a deviled eggs person. I've never been like deviled eggs or potato salad. You like deviled eggs, Ginger? Yeah, Ginger likes deviled eggs, guys, but not me. Yuca fries, sweet potato mash, green rice casserole, nice. Somebody put side chick. Scallop potatoes, Brittany, nice. What is Thanksgiving for? It's like you Yanks get Xmas. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Pig ears and corn seed oil. Favorite pie. lobster, Greek pasta, beer, Devo 538, pumpkin cheesecake bars. Wow. Let's go. All right, 1 hour close, guys. As expected, right? It closed bullish. 4 hour chart closed bullish. Had a pullback on Nvidia. A little bit of a pullback. This would be the bounce area right here for Nvidia, to be honest, right? If it's going to continue to go higher. So that's a little interesting, that level. If I take the next long, my stop has to be 15, guys. I'm gonna take a buy. Got in at 31, guys. Just trying to see if we'll expand higher. Now, you do not have to take this trade, guys, because I didn't wait for the first 5-minute candle to close like I normally do. I'm just kind of calling that out. Just trying to see if we'll get a pop up here to 48. If we don't, that's fine. But typically I'll wait for the first 5-minute candle, right, to kind of close. But I just saw Nvidia kind of pumping, so I wanted to try to join it. My entry on this trade was 31.75. Trying to go for like 10 points if they're gonna push it, right? At least 10 points. Maybe to 48, actually. But we'll see if we get upside, right? Got to be careful, guys, on this trade. Like I said, I normally wait for the first 5-minute candle to close, so you do not have to take this trade. I just tried to basically try to see if we'll get a pop up. But if Nvidia starts selling off on the right-hand side of the screen, then I'll probably close that out and wait for a deeper retracement, right? So this is one of those trades where I said, like, you don't have to take it if you don't feel comfortable taking that trade, and you don't have to follow me anyway, right? So I'm not saying that, but we'll kind of see what happens. But typically I like to kind of wait most of the time for that first 5-minute candle to kind of close out and kind of pick a direction, and then I'll look to enter, but I didn't do that, right? So that's why I was saying that this is not necessarily an A+ setup, and Nvidia's rejecting, guys, on the right hand side of the screen, so I'm kind of watching that, which is not great, because like this area I would want to see hold for Nvidia, right? Like I want to see this level hold and kind of push up if they're going to send it. If they're going to reject it, then that's not great short term. And you got, and who knows, somebody kind of talked about that earlier. So that could turn bearish. Price could turn short-term bearish as a retracement down. So I'm kind of watching that, guys. So that's all I was kind of saying. You don't have to take this setup. And I see that, right? It is rejecting, so that's not good. So I'm going to close this out, guys. Down 200. Let me see. That's the 15 EMA. 14 EMA, sorry. Yeah. So I took that off. So like I said, I didn't wait, guys. So that's why I was telling you, you didn't have to take that setup. Typically the 5-minute candle, the first 5-minute candle could be like a reaction, kind of like pushing down. And let me take Nvidia off for a second. Before the expansion higher, right? So this is the 15-minute chart on NQ. And I gave it like 10 points. So that was a 10-point losing trade. Now I gotta kind of wait and see. Are these lows gonna hold? 5-minute candle just closed, guys. Right, closed right at the EMA. So this is like the make or break area for buys, and that probably should have been my entry, to be honest. And I'm probably gonna take a stab at the next this is like the consolidation area, chat, basically, right? So I kind of feel that if we're gonna go, it's gonna be from this level to the upside. If we're gonna retrace deeper, then I don't want to necessarily be in the trade, right? So took a quick buy from 18, guys, and I want to see if we can get back up here. Nice. 28 would be 10 points. Nice. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna take that off, and I'll look now to kind of see if I can regain. I like how we're kind of, if this candle closes above the 14, I'm probably gonna go for looking for the next long, to be honest. So my entry should have been off the 14, guys, that I got in that last, the long before this trade should have actually been right at the 14 EMA instead of actually up here at like 31. I should have got in at like 13. So it happens. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I think, so if it's gonna hold this level, so the 15-minute chart, the previous 15-minute candle, guys, on the left-hand side of the screen did not have a bottom wick. We just swiped that area, right? So this could be a reaction point to kind of push back up. So it remains to be seen. So I'm kind of waiting now to see if I can catch the next setup. If you want long, wait for 25,030. Yeah, I mean, you could put in a buy up there, because that would be a you're probably saying above that current 5-minute candle's high, right? But what I'm seeing here, chat, is basically is this like a higher low that's going to be put in and price is going to expand higher? So if I want the next long here, my stop would have to be basically below 25,000. Nvidia is kind of selling off, so that's not great. Look at Nvidia, guys, showing some rejection here, so got to be careful in this area. Nvidia looks like it wants a bearish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart, so could be some shorts coming actually. D-Money, how does the rest of the week look for streaming? Yeah, so far I think pretty sure, guys, I'm streaming in the morning tomorrow, so that's the plan. Talked to PW about that yesterday, so it sounds like I'm streaming in the morning tomorrow, 9 o'clock, and so that'll be probably 9 to 12, something like that. And then we're not going to stream on Thursday, guys, because it's Thanksgiving and there's no stream on Friday. So we are in a balanced area, risky, no need to trade into a breakdown or breakout. yeah, that's why I got the box kind of drawn out, right? Because so what I'm kind of looking at, chat, Nvidia had a sell-off below the 14 EMA and the 50 EMA, so that's bearish. So we could get a flush down here to like 25,950, right? Unless Nvidia is going to pump back up to the upside, possibly. So this could be a short right here on NQ. because the higher time frame could be forming a bottom wick. So this is the 1 hour chart, guys, and you kind of see what I'm saying, right? On the 1 hour chart, price is pushing down. Even though the previous 1 hour candle was bullish, price is starting to push down on the 1 hour chart. They could be forming some kind of bottom wick, even if they want to push price higher. So got to be a little cautious here. D-Money, do you make more money in the morning or afternoon? Typically the morning, because there's bigger moves typically. And you know what's kind of funny, since you brought that up? Sometimes I don't think everybody kind of understands that a lot of times in the afternoon, guys, the price action is choppy. So they're like, oh, why'd you only take 10 points? Why'd you take 15 points? Or whatever the trade is, right? It's because a lot of times the price action in the afternoon is choppy, chat. So, but in the morning, a lot of times you get a lot of volatility. Like today's volatility in the morning was crazy. I know a lot of people passed their accounts today, but a lot of people blew their accounts as well, right? Because you had crazy price action today. Who's they? Oh man. So David, if it's not you, it's not you, right? Hey D, welcome back, brother, and thanks for coming back. Did you pick up looking at NVIDIA from PW? I know he's religious about that. LOL, don't recall you looking at NVIDIA as much before. Yeah, like, PW talks about that a lot, and I started kind of using it as well. Yes. So I think in Q, it's looking a little weak here, chat. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of a sell-off here, retracement down. Might try a short here, quick short. Seeing if we can kind of get down here. Yeah, I'm gonna try a short, guys. I'm in a short. Looking for 10 points. Gonna keep it tight. If it doesn't, but I'm just seeing the rejection. Maybe we get down to like 992, but it is a little delayed. So we'll see if we can get a 10-point flush. Kind of flush through 993 is what I'm kind of seeing or hoping for. Got to be careful though, guys, because this is like a consolidation area. So, but I want to flush like now, right? I don't want it to bounce back. Like it's every time it's kind of dropping, it has a reaction, but we'll see what happens. Don't want to see it back above 13, that 14 EMA. I want to see it like kind of fall off here. And it's having a hard time doing that so far. So there is a lot of downside potential if they're going to kind of sell it off, but might not happen, guys. Right? Because we're right back at the 14 EMA. So doesn't always work. 1 hour chart. The low is like 002. And my entry on that trade was 4, guys, right? So down about 8 points. See what happens. Wanted a flush, right? Want to flush through, but we're kind of consolidating. We're stuck in a range. So there's no break. So NVIDIA already kind of pushed down. So So that's the thought process. But remember guys, it doesn't always follow 100%, right? So that could also, or it could be delayed as well. So, but I wanted like a deep flush for at least 10 points. $994 would be probably the, or lower, to be honest. All right, there's some weakness. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kind of see what happens here. All right. It was about 5 points. All right, guys, let's go, baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna take that off. That's 10 points. Let's go. Let's go. That boy good. That boy good. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, there might be more to go at Disco, but we need to get out of this. Basically, like, I think a flush could be coming, but we got to break out of these wicks. That's the problem right now, right? So like these wicks down here, like that's kind of holding us down. We got to break out of these wicks, like with a pretty convincing candle, and then I think there's more downside. And it could happen, you know, on this current candle, guys. For sure. So that's what's kind of holding us up though. But if you guys look on the right hand side of the screen, I mean, Nvidia's selling off, guys. So NQ is just kind of playing around, but it's dropping now, right? It's starting to kind of pick up momentum to the downside. So called out 3 trades, guys. 2 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. See a bearish, yeah, because I mean, keep in mind, NQ 24,953 is actually the 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart. So I would not be surprised if we get down there. And that's about 30 points from here. Pick that up for a small scalp. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I don't know where your entry was, but I mean, it's actually a nice size sell-off, right? It's a 30-point candle, so. W got 11 points. Nice. Yeah, there it is, guys. There's the low, right? There you go. There's the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Guys, we got 2,000 people tuned into the stream. Called out 3 trades, guys, 2 W's, 1 loss. The loss was like 10 points for me. So do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Trying to make a little money. So what channel is Trump speaking on? Because I got Fox News on, and I do see the White House, and it says that Ukraine has agreed on a peace deal. So I see that, but what channel are you watching it on? Wow, D-Money, I lost $800 from that chop, got back 1,000. Let's go. W 15 points. Nice. W made 40 points. Hey. Yeah, guys, and that's just playing into the thought process, right? If you got a bearish EMA cross on NVIDIA, like, it's probably time to go short on NQ. And it was just a little delayed, but it played out. That was a 57-point sell-off so far. Retracement, if you want to call it that. I missed the start, truck driver life, but I'm here, D-Money. Nice. Yeah, guys, so now I just got to be a little patient, right? Clearly, if we get a bearish EMA cross on NQ, then there's probably more sell pressure coming. You already have a bearish EMA cross on a 5-minute chart on NVIDIA, so just kind of playing into that. And following basically what's happening, right? So if you got bearish selling pressure on NVIDIA, there's really no need to be long on NQ. So that was the thought process behind the trade. Oh, it was on X, but he's done speaking. He didn't say anything important. It was more about Thanksgiving Day in Turkey. Oh, okay, I got you, Julio. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I mean, they had the White House in the background, and I guess, you know, but I didn't see him speaking. So, and I guess that was in regards to the Ukraine deal. So. Somebody said it was over an hour ago. Yeah, so right now, guys, I'm just being patient, chat, right? I mean, there's not much. We want to see how we kind of react now. We just pretty much tapped the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart and had a reaction back the opposite direction. So is this going to be more rejection? Pull back to trap shorts? Yeah, it could be. Could be. Wouldn't be surprised. What do we got? A new guy on here didn't recognize them screens are a little dark. Oh man, you gotta love it. Yeah, Tommy, you're rocking with D-Money. So I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Let's go. Am I doing afternoon session tomorrow after it? No. Yeah, and remember, chat, tomorrow is the day before Thanksgiving, so people are getting ready for the holiday, all that stuff. So yeah, there's no stream in the afternoon tomorrow, chat. Lifted Trader, you taking the rest of the week off? Yeah, guys, we're after tomorrow. We won't be back until Monday. Definitely a lot different than retail, right? Retail management that I was working in. I'll put it like that. Friday market open. Yeah, we're not streaming on Friday. Vintage Trader. Pine Tree Trader, enjoy it, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Can you explain bearish? Yeah. So Frederick, yeah, basically just kind of looking at NVIDIA, right? We had a bearish EMA cross up here. That kind of tells you that there's some selling pressure to the downside. So when I kind of saw that, I wanted to get short on NQ, and NQ was kind of stalling a little bit, but it eventually sold off. So the question is going to be now, are we going to go lower? Like, are we going to reject a 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart sitting at 25,000 like 1 and kind of sell back down? And that could be happening. But we got about 5 minutes on this current 30-minute candle. That looks super bearish on NVIDIA, guys, on the right-hand side of the screen. And it looks bearish as well on NQ. So yeah, could be more selling pressure coming. And there you go, right? Starting to sell off. So I actually like the shorts here, guys. So I took the next short from 975, trying to see if I can get the next 10-point trade. Kind of playing into that we're gonna come down here and take out like 963 area, possibly. Now, if it doesn't, that's fine, but I'm just trying to play into the momentum, chat. Had a rejection, right? Want to see if we can come back down here and retest these lows. And if it snaps, guys, then that's fine. But I basically just tried to play into the momentum, right? That was on the chart. So we'll see. Wanted to kind of come down here and take out probably 955 area if it's going to go right. And it's kind of stalling out, but all right, there is like, there you go. Let's see if we can get down here. Kind of having a little bit of a hard time. You got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I want to flush through here, but if they kind of push this up, that's not great. So I want to see if we can get down here at least to like 961. Right? And they're kind of pushing it back up, chat. So it happens. We'll see. So that's not great short term, right? That's not great. I want it follow through, basically, right? I want it follow through of that short to kind of come down here and go lower. But maybe that doesn't happen. Saw NVIDIA kind of stalling a little bit. Right-hand side of your screen, so wanted more of a sell-off, right? And it's kind of stuck right now. So didn't get the continuation. Not yet, anyway. See what happens. $15-minute chart. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. Because this is a 30-minute candle, guys, so that's not great. Maybe this is a bigger retracement to go lower, but wanted a rejection back down. If it breaks above 90, I'm going to be out of it. I want it to go now, right? Like I want it to reject and start going down. Trap some shorts. But if that can't happen, then I'm out of the trade. And we're kind of hanging out above the, or in the middle, sorry, between the EMAs. So that's not great either, right? I wanted like more follow through to the downside. And NVIDIA looks weak, guys. So that's the thing, right? NVIDIA looks weak. So just trying to follow it, but NQ is kind of stalling a little bit. So I want it to like sell off. Yeah, maybe bear flag forming, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it some time, chat. See if it breaks down, right? Come down here and retest these lows. Kind of trap some people that tried to go long. And get like a pretty deep flush. Yeah, like they're kind of, it's a little delayed, guys, but it looks weak, but it's delayed, right? Like meaning that NVIDIA is moving quicker than NQ as far as dropping. So 955. See if we get a flush through here. Trying to be patient, chat. Trying to see if we're going to flush through here, right? Just yoked it right back. It was up like 7 points. So... and you literally got NVIDIA selling off. So it like NQ is kind of playing around, chat, going back and forth. But I think I was up like 6 points, 7 points on it, almost 10, right? Pretty close, but gave it room. You got 40 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if we get some trickery, right? And they flush it now. In the last couple seconds of the current candle, 5-minute candle. And Nvidia is selling off already. So Nash NQ should be gone already, guys. That's the thing that's like kind of frustrating, right? It's like, come on, man. Should be gone already. All right. Come on, man. All right, guys. There you go. Right? We'll take that, guys. 10 points. Let's go, baby. That boy good. That boy good. Come on, man. Yeah, guys, so NQ is kind of playing games, but Nvidia is super bearish, guys. So it's just a delayed drop, but there's more selling pressure coming. Yeah, guys, so 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade, chat, right? We got 2,236 people tuned into the stream. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. And yeah, it's delayed. And Nvidia is still dropping, chat, right? So I'm sure that either this candle, the next candle, there's going to be a flush probably between, nothing certain, but there could be a flush below that 50 EMA. On a 5-minute chart, either way, this account that I'm trading here is up almost $1,000, guys, right? So trading 1 contract. So let's go. Up $3,600 on those other 2 funded accounts. So just taking what I can get, right? And there you go. Just taking some time, right? But it's bearish. More selling pressure on Nvidia, guys, to the downside, which should equate to more selling pressure on NQ. Now, if you get a close below this 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart on NQ, then maybe that's what's gonna kind of spark that sell-off. And we could be headed down to 24,900 area. Happy Thanksgiving in advance, brother. Enjoy your time with the family. We'll do it again next week. Hey, I appreciate that, the love bug. Let's go. Tim Hoffey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys. Coming up on the close of this 5-minute candle. Called out 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade, right? So drop a W in the chat, guys, if you're in the green during this session. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. The math ain't math and hit the like button. Yeah, guys, there's more selling pressure. So let me kind of switch back to that. So yeah, here comes the sell-off on NQ, guys. Spence, gotta go to work, brother. Hey, have a good one, man. Yeah, so here's that selling pressure below the 50. And like I said, maybe the price action will speed up now to the downside, because that's what was kind of holding it up, is that 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So if you get a close below that, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we're down to 25,000, like 896 to 900 level. Nvidia's looking super weak right now. This is the 15-minute chart on Nvidia on the right-hand side of the screen. There's really nothing kind of holding it up right so far. So NQ is there's some weakness, but it's kind of delayed. So you just have to basically hold the trade, right? I mean, that's all you can do. Mitch, W, $1,630 across 5 accounts. Nice, let's go. Still short trading approach. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably close that. I probably would have closed that if I'm up. So guys, like chat, you trade how you want to trade, right? I'm not telling you. You know, the selling pressure is finally kind of catching up on NQ to the downside, but the only issue for me is the afternoon session is sometimes it's like a little choppy. So, and it's like a little frustrating because you got to hold the trade sometimes a lot longer than you would have to hold them in the US in the morning session. But I mean, as of right now, until that changes, right? Nvidia's bearish and there's a bearish EMA cross, so that should equate to downside selling pressure on NQ. That's how I'm reading it anyway, right? I'll say that. That's how I'm reading it. 2,200 people tuned into the stream, guys. I appreciate the support. Called out 4 trades, 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So saw a lot of W's in the chat. If this is your first time tuned into the D-Money Show, I appreciate the support. I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. And PW streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. So rest of the, how many likes, Ginger? Chat, we got 2,200 people tuned into the stream and we only got 766 likes. So do me a solid, guys, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Dropped a lot of sauce, guys, right? So your humility is very calming. Hey, I appreciate that. American Gangster 1, nice call outs. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. This is why I was saying I wouldn't hold it, right? I would have took profit because look at this. I call this a yoke, right? I call this a yoke back the opposite direction. Bottom wick on the current 5-minute chart, 20 points, and we're pushing higher, right? So in this session, chat, like I definitely have now are some trades going to be hold them longer and they're going to be bigger players, bigger runners? Absolutely. Can you maybe, if you took more than one position, can you scale out? Absolutely. So, but I would say be cautious. Higher time frame, 1 hour chart, 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart sitting at 24,913. So just be aware of that. Epic, relax, brother, relax. Relax, man. You keep posting the same thing. I see you, brother. Relax. If you, maybe this is your first time tuned into the stream, so I'll talk about that all the time. I'm transparent, right? So if my consistency is over 20%, there's no payout until you're back under the consistency rule. So I had a $2,600 day today on one of the accounts. So I got to get the consistency in check. It's crazy, man. Oh man, D-Money calling 5 winning trades and getting harassed by frustrated traders. LOL. Yeah, like that's the thing, man. It's no, yeah, you posted it a ton of times, Epic, because I saw it. I scrolled up through the chat, man. I mean, I'm just. So if you continue to tune into the streams, that's all I can tell you. How did you come up with the 14 and 50 and 200 EMA? Would love to know your thought process behind this. Thanks, Vincent. Yeah, so I used to use them years ago, years and years and years ago. To be honest, I've been trading for 10 years, and I think like 3 years in, I came across some stuff and kind of threw them on my chart, and believe it or not, I took them off because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna try that and I'm gonna try the next strategy. And I kind of went back to the EMAs. That's all I have on my chart. I don't have any other indicators, and I basically combined them with price action. I'm a momentum trader, so that's how I kind of leverage them, right? I don't know why people care about others' payouts. Just focus on the plays and make some money and be thankful. Yeah, Gary, it's crazy, man. But guys, I'll put it like this. I was that trader. So I don't, and I think I recognize a lot of the usernames as I continue to stream. So I appreciate the support. You guys know that. I'm thankful for PW for allowing me to stream as well, right? On his channel and be a part of the BDH. But I was that trader, chat, where I was basically comparing myself to other traders, and this person got a $40,000 payout. This person just pulled out $500,000, right? And I'll put it like this: that didn't help me at all. Because comparison, guys, is you're not in competition with me, right? You're in competition with yourself. The same way I'm not in competition with anybody as well, right? I'm competing against myself in trading. So that's just and I'm just being honest, chat. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. I'm just keeping it real. So meaning that whatever you're kind of struggling with, and like, if you haven't made it to a single payout and you're worried about somebody else, because first of all, we know, guys, right? PW kind of released that stat that from a prop firm that 3.5% of people ever make it to a payout on that particular prop firm, right? So if you line up 100 people in a line, then you're gonna have, basically, if you round it up, you can say that 4 out of 100, chat, made it to a payout. Think about that. So if you've never made it to a payout and you're comparing yourself to somebody else that's got multiple payouts, like, unfortunately, it's not gonna help you, right? Like, I'm just being honest. And I was that person, like, and I'm just being honest, chat. I put so much pressure on myself because of like, oh man, these guys are making $40,000. Like, I gotta, right? And that's, you know, instead of focusing on like my strategy and trying to like work on myself, you know, I was worried about what the next person was doing. Chat undefeated. Yep. As always. As always. Cody B. Mercer, don't believe the hype. Yep. Yeah, man. Like, and that's, guys, like, you know, I've even had people, right, even in the chat, oh, like, why are you, you know, oh, you're trading an eval today. Guys, like, so I showed you guys at the beginning of the stream, I'm up like $3,600 on 2 funded accounts. I'm not gonna, why would I give back profit, right, if I take losing trades in the afternoon session? That makes 0 sense. I'm just being honest. This might be setting up for a long killer. Yeah, it could be. I mean, notice what's happening on the chart. We're kind of hanging out above the 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart, which is not great if I'm bearish, because it's like you want us to go lower, right? Like you want us to drop lower. So Nvidia is kind of hanging out. Let's check out the 5-minute chart. On Nvidia, it's kind of hanging out below the 14 EMA. So like if this selling pressure is going to remain, then I don't want to see us back above like this area, right? So 174, like 175 area, which kind of matches up with the 14 EMA as well. You want to see price kind of reject this area and then give you more selling pressure to the downside. So, but keep in mind, chat, and I kind of brought that up earlier, that the 4-hour time frame on NQ, 4-hour previous candle was bullish, super bullish, right? So you got to kind of keep that in mind as well, that we could end up at 25,100 or higher. If Nvidia starts pumping to the upside and it gets back above 174.83, then we could get a pretty decent sized pump possible on NQ. So just kind of keep that in mind. Xavier 2727, you added some new indicators to your chart. No, I mean, I pretty much just put back on the 200 EMA. That's it. So I still use the 14, I still use the 50, and then I just put back on the 200. Look at this pump back up, guys, on NQ. Gotta love it. Why did I re-add the 200? Because I noticed that price. So it's a nice reaction level. So perfect example of that. If you kind of look at this chart, look at where price kind of picked up some strength, right? After the sell-off, right at the 200 EMA. That happens a lot. The 200 moving average, guys, is actually a very popular like moving average because it's a longer term moving average. So that's a very popular like moving average. So put it back. Do you also trade trend line for support or lower high? No, I don't, Gary. I mean, I will map out though, like, right? I'll map out like areas of like support and resistance, if you want to call it that, or good chance we push higher now. Yeah, it could be. Miguel MC Trades, what's good? Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, I know we get pretty much an influence of pretty much a pretty big pop of or increase of viewership on the stream around this time because we're going in officially to Power Hour. So we got almost 2,200 people tuned into the show. I appreciate the support. Called out 4 trades, 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade, right? This account's up almost $1,000. Trading 1 contract. So let's go. Why do you trade the NQ and not the ES? More movement, bigger moves on typically on NQ. All right, so this is the area, chat, where This is the area where we need to watch, because if Nvidia kind of gets back up to this 174.82 and starts to sell back off, then that's not great for longs, and there's probably going to be more selling pressure coming on NQ. But if it holds this level and pushes back up higher, then I would say that we're probably headed up to 25,100 plus on NQ. You still doing the Thanksgiving cooking stream? Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna be in Fort Myers, chat, which is about 2 hours away from South Florida. So I'm headed to Southwest Florida, right? So right now I'm in Southeast Florida. So I'm on the east coast of the state. So I'm gonna head to the west coast of the state where I grew up and gonna spend some time with the family. Look at the new shiny arrows. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So yeah, right now, I mean, it's pushing, right? It's pushing back to the upside. Back above the 14 EMA, back above the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So you had a nice retracement. Curious to see how the 1 hour candle looks. Look at the current 1 hour candle, chat, on NQ. Look at that bottom wick. Bottom wick is currently 75 points. Kind of dipped back into that consolidation range that we had, and then we're pushing back to the upside. So, and we're going into power hour, and we know that power hour a lot of times is famous for reversals. So let's go. We are your family now. Yeah, you guys are definitely part of the D-Money fam. I appreciate the support, chat, honestly. Like I say that all the time. I appreciate the support because I realize that there's a ton of streamers out there and you guys can be tuned in to anybody else. So I appreciate you guys showing up, and I appreciate the support. And if you're new to the stream, I appreciate you checking out the stream. And if you're new to the channel, I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Let's go. Think this is your year. You would be the talk of the table with your own show. Be ready for the questions. LOL. Congrats again, the love bug. Oh, man. I appreciate that. How come you didn't go long at the 50 EMA on that hammer candle? Because we were bearish. And all right, so to answer your question as well, I need to see how this current 5-minute candle closes on Nvidia. If it closes above the 14 EMA, then that's really bullish for me, because remember this area I kind of talked about? I said if price gets back above that area, and we're breaking out of that area. So yeah, buys are in play right now, chat. I see longs are in play. Maybe they're headed back up to 60 level plus. We got a few minutes left, or a few seconds, sorry, left on this current candle that's gonna line up with power hour. So let's go. Let's see if we can catch the next setup. 1 hour candle on NQ, a lot of strength. Nvidia 1 hour candle is looking bullish, like a bullish pin bar, hammer candle, whatever you want to call it. So let's kind of see what sets up here. Got about 20 seconds left. Does PW pay you $100 per like? No. So basically the likes help get the stream out to more people, chat. So as they're kind of cruising through YouTube, it'll kind of recommend our stream. So all right, so yeah, I like the longs here, guys. Possibly for more upside. Nvidia is kind of pushing. I kind of I want more of a retest, but I might not get that, unfortunately. Right? I wanted more of a retest down. And they're probably going to push it straight up. I wanted more of a retest because the EMA is sitting at 95. But I might not get it. So this might be gone all the way back up to 60 plus. So Nvidia's pushing, so, and there's 30. So about 10 points right at the open, right, of the candle. And that was a great risk reward trade because my stop would have been basically back at 95. So that would have been about a 20-point stop. Awkward push back up from below the 50, yeah. But I mean, I see upside here, to be honest. I see we're gonna take out finally possibly that 57 level. It's just a little, because Nvidia's pushing, chat. If I take a long here, my stop needs to be back below 13, which is the current candle's low. And I just want it, I mean, it kind of is frustrating a little bit, right? Because it's like you want some kind of retracement down before going higher. And that's what I was kind of waiting for. But I might take a stab at a long here, guys. And put my stop basically below this candle, below 12. Because Nvidia is pushing. I don't see any slowing down, but I'm thinking about it. $14 EMA sitting at 25,000, right around 25,000. 15-minute candle looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna take a buy, guys. My stop is gonna be 13. So I'm in a buy, stop is 13. Want to see if we can take out these highs up here. And we'll see, right? We'll see if we can take out 60 level. If it stalls out, that's fine. I can always re-enter if they're gonna pull it back down. My stop though is gonna be 13, guys, so I'm not gonna give it a ton of room. Just trying to see if we can go. And we're kind of pulling back a little bit, which could be expected, but I would say if they're really gonna push it, we're headed up to that level I kind of talked about, guys. That 100 level, to be honest. So let's see if we can kind of squeeze some shorts here, right? And kind of bust through this 58 level. All right, there's 5 points. Nvidia's pushing, guys, so I'm gonna give NAS some room, right? I'm gonna try to see if we'll get a big pump here. Nvidia's pushing, so can they push it through 61? If they kind of reject it back down, that's not great, but I mean, Nvidia pushed, so trying to see if we can get that follow through, right? To the upside. Trap some shorts that tried to short it up here. We'll see. And that 65 is, let's see. So that would be roughly, what, 30 points, 32 points? Nvidia's still pushing, chat. So trying to give it some time. See if they can trap some shorts up here and then pop it. All right, guys, let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, that's 10 points. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. That's over 10 points. Let's go. That boy good. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, so that's 4 winning trades, chat. 1 losing trade. So we got 2,235 people tuned into the stream. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. So yeah, Nvidia is looking super bullish, chat. So I feel like NQ is gonna pop here up to this 100 level, just a matter of time. If you look at the right hand side of your screen, that's Nvidia. It looks super bullish. NQ is kind of hanging out here. I mean, was able to capitalize on a buy, so not gonna complain, right? So this account is basically, it's up $1,140, trading 1 contract. Let's go. Made $3,600 today on a couple of funded accounts. Talked about that earlier. Most people hit max profit for the day. Nice. Keep an eye on ESD money kind of leading today. Yeah, could be. I just trade what I see, right? Didn't take it. Took only one trade that matches my plan, Joseph. Hey, nothing wrong with that, right? I respect that. D-Money, I didn't realize I left the trade open. I almost blew the 50K Lucid account. Started this morning with 48,777. Currently back up to 52,071. Nice, Austin. Hey, nice recovery. Nice recovery. Is it too late for you to start the trade? I mean, I closed that trade out. I gave it, I wanted a pop. I felt like they were gonna pop it through these highs at 25,062, but they kind of stalled it out a little bit. And now we're kind of having a reaction back the opposite direction temporarily, right? If they're gonna continue to go higher. So maybe this is a retracement back down before the continuation to the upside. Not sure. Thought you used a non-EMA. Billy B, no, I used the 14 and 50. PW uses the 9 and the 21. So dropped a lot of sauce, guys. 5 trades. I took 5 trades. I have 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Losing trade was like 10 points. This account's up over 1,100. Trading 1 contract, right? So let's go. Jeffrey, you could have your EMAs tattooed on your forehead and people will still ask. Yeah, possibly, but we gotta remember, right? I mean, some people may be new to the stream. Might be their first time tuning into the show. So let me tag the EMAs. Does the BDH store have t-shirts with your quotes on them? It's coming soon. So stay tuned for that. I was $50 away from passing my account and I got break even day. Right now, how do I follow my rules true to that and not get dramatic, I guess you're saying? Yeah, it takes a lot of work. You gotta practice. You gotta work on yourself. That's the hard part of trading because there's human emotion involved. If we were all robots, we would probably have a lot higher winning percentage more often, but we're actually human, right? So there's human emotion involved. D-Money, this could be an inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I still feel... All right, so this is kind of like what I'm looking at as far as NVIDIA. If it can break out of this 176.78 level, we're probably, you know, it's headed up to at least a 50 EMA on a 15-minute chart, 177.43. The last time NVIDIA was in this area, guys, we had some selling pressure to the downside. So in order for the bullish momentum to continue, it needs to break this level and go higher. So this could be kind of like a pause now if that momentum doesn't pick back up. The 4-hour pin bar to the upside. Let's check the 4-hour chart. Yeah. I mean, when you write, you write. Yeah. You had a super bullish 4-hour candle, previous candle, right? And then now you got this current candle. Has a nice size wick at the bottom. That's actually 83 point wick on the 4-hour candle so far, bottom wick. So that's bullish. You just need momentum to kind of step back in though, right? You need momentum to kind of pick up. But I feel like that 4-hour area I kind of talked about, if they're gonna pop it, because you still got 45 minutes for the going into the close. 200 EMA on the 1-hour, on the, sorry chat, 4-hour chart is sitting at 25,100. So that could be an area of interest if they're gonna push it higher. Are you trading tomorrow, D? Yes. So the plan for tomorrow, chat, if you're just tuning in, I know we get a ton of people that kind of hop on the stream going into power hour. Gonna stream in the morning, 9 a.m. So there's not gonna be an afternoon stream tomorrow. So PW, it sounds like he's picking up his boat tomorrow. So if that changes where, you know, maybe he'll pop in. But as of now, I think Ginger's telling me that 9 a.m. he's picking up his boat. So I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. No afternoon session tomorrow, chat. Yes, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Correct. Webski, what up, D-Money? How'd it go today? Appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I mean, this account is up almost 1,100. I'm up 3,600 on 2 funded accounts. So I was kind of showing that earlier, right? So that's one of the funded accounts, $2,650. And then the other account's up like 1,200 bucks. So it's going pretty good. No complaints. So if you're just tuning into the stream, I called out 5 trades, 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Losing trade was like 10 points. Almost similar to yesterday, right, chat? I think I called out like 5 winning trades yesterday, 1 losing trade. So let's go. Skeletor 619, I wouldn't miss it for the world, D. Hey, I appreciate that. I love you. I love you. No, yeah, so Lucid and Apex as well. Yeah, Lucid and Apex. Stoked for you, D-Money, killing it. Hey, I appreciate that, Nate. All right, so yeah, I think we go higher here, chat. I would be surprised if we kind of sell off and kind of go back to sleep. I mean, we are kind of hanging out here, but, and I could be wrong. I mean, you got to trade obviously what you see and not what you think. So, but I just kind of feel like we're gonna push up to that 100 level. Remains to be seen, but wouldn't be surprised. D-Money, what's the most frustrating thing for me is when you repeat mistakes that lead to trouble. Mr. 45 Special. Hey, man. You're right. It's super frustrating, right? It's like you say you're not going to do something again, and then it's like self-reflection after you do it is like the worst, because you got to, and especially if you do it like on a Friday and then you're going into the weekend and you got to sit on that for the whole weekend. I'm with you. Trust me. I always try to keep it real, guys. It's really tough. Trading is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life. So, all right, is there going to be more upside here? Nvidia's starting to push up, guys. Current 15-minute candle. Let's go to the 5-minute candle on NVIDIA. Yeah, it's starting to push up. So this is the 5-minute chart. I might take a stab at a long here and try to see if I can grab 10 points on a pop. So I want some kind of bottom wick though. It's 320, but I see, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get like a bottom wick down here, maybe kind of retest 25 area. But I'm watching NVIDIA because NVIDIA is like, it's trying to push up inside of that gray box on the right hand side of your screen. So I'm going to be a little patient. So, and the thought process here is that NQ's been lagging a little bit behind NVIDIA. So, all right, there's the pump, guys. So 38, so 30, okay, so that would be like a 12-point stop, because if you put your stop below like 25, yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at probably at a, I want a long here, guys, to be honest. I want a long. I'm gonna take a long. And I want to see if we can finally pop through 61. Looking at NVIDIA on the right hand side of the screen, feels like they want to pop it. So my entry was actually 42.50. So we'll see what happens, right? We'll see if we can get a pop. Take out 60 level, possibly. If they're gonna send it. NVIDIA is pushing. So the high of that candle was 60.75, so I would probably, but it needs to go, right? If it's gonna stall out, that's not great, but NVIDIA is pushing up there, guys, and we never got a pump on NQ, so gonna be curious to see what happens here. And that would be, I mean, if they can push it up there, that would be, what, about 20 points plus? Let's see if we can get it, right? Let's see if we can get a pop through here. There's 47. NVIDIA's pushing, so I'm just trying to ride the momentum on NQ. If it builds, kind of explodes through this level 61. That would be about 18 points, 19 points. And I feel like that 100 level could be, right, they're really gonna send it. All right, there's a pump on NVIDIA, guys. So let's see if this carries through on NQ. NVIDIA's pumping. So let's see if we can get like a yoke, trap these shorts right here and push up higher, right? Hopefully. I don't want to see a sell-off. If it runs out of steam, that's fine, but I'm just trying to play into the momentum that's kind of building on Nvidia. But Apple is down? Yeah. Could be. I mean, I need us to hold this area. That's the only thing I don't like on Nvidia. It's starting to kind of reject a little bit. I need it to like, you want it to push up, right? Because if not, that's not great. If it breaks this gray box, I got to close that trade. I gave it some time, right? I tried to see if we can push it. And it's kind of stalling out a little bit, so it happens. Nvidia's back up, so let's see if it's delayed, right? Either way, right? This account's gonna be green, chat. On the day, on the session, so I'm gonna let it ride. Let's see if we can get at least 10 points plus on a breakout above 58. All right, Nvidia's pumping, so let's see if we can get a push through on NQ finally, right? Breakout of 59 area. Nvidia's trying to pump. Nvidia's pumping. Let's see if we get a kind of like a trap for these shorts, right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're up 10 plus points. Nvidia's pumping, guys. Out of that gray box. So let's see if we get a pretty big pump on NQ coming up here. Let's go, baby! All right, so Nvidia's out of that box and we're kind of pulling back a little bit. That was up about 10 points. My entry was 42. So let's see if we can kind of get, feel free to take profit if you haven't already, chat. I'm just trying to see if we'll get a break above it because NQ's kind of has been delayed a little bit. So we'll see. Top of that box is 60. And so I want to see if we can kind of get one of the least 10 points to 52. And I think it hit it, but I didn't close the trade, right? It was like, it was there. I just didn't close, but I feel like they're going to pump it hard, but who knows? All right, there's 49. $48. All right, there you go. That boy good. That boy good. Let's go. All right, guys. So and it's yeah, so that was one losing trade today, guys. And there you go, right? There's that, basically the top of the gray box. It's pretty much there now. So it's just a little delayed. That's it. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you made some money today. And I think there's probably that 100 levels coming out of nowhere, probably. There you go. There's 66. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember what I said? I said the 100 level, guys, and Nvidia's actually pumping as well. So I think here comes that, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden you get a pop. But there's 80. Come on, man. Guys, how many winning trades? Drop how many winning trades you took today. I called out one losing trade, guys. The rest were winning trades. So how many trades did you take today in this session? How many winning trades did you take? Five, 4, yeah. Guys, come on, man. And chat, this is the afternoon session. Just trying to make a little money. Pass 2 more funded accounts. Let's go. D-Money, I took 101 points on that trade. Nice. Yeah, guys. So I basically one losing trade, guys. I think that was like 5 winning trades. This account's up $1,345. Just trying to make a little money. Yesterday, guys, I think you know what's funny about it? I think I took the same, I think it was like 5 winning trades yesterday and 1 losing trade. So it's like the same stat from yesterday, chat. So if this is your first time tuning into the D-Money show, I would say, you know, make sure you show up on time, because dropping the sauce. Pine Tree Trader, I appreciate that, man. Love you, brother. Keep up the good work. You're a real guy. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words, chat. So just trying to make a little money. Yeah, I mean, I think D-Money, what do you think of December? Is it harder to trade? I mean, you just gotta wait and see. Not sure. So yeah, guys, we got about 2,100 people tuned into the stream. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe this is your first time rocking out with D-Money. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Let's go. Wouldn't be surprised though, right, if we get a pop up here to that 100 level, chat. look at NVIDIA on the right-hand side of your screen. It's pumping. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. Remember at the beginning of the stream, I called out on the 4-hour chart. I said that if price is gonna continue to push higher, we're probably headed at least up to 25,100 because that's the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. And we're 20 points away right now. Let's go. So yeah, I say the same thing I said yesterday, chat, right? If you didn't make money in this session today, I'm not sure. Maybe, you know, maybe you tuned in late or you missed some of these trades, but I called out at least 5 winning trades. I'm pretty certain, right? So 1 losing trade, 5 winning trades, chat. And that was just kind of going off of the momentum we kind of build up. Look at the current 4-hour chart. Nice size wick at the bottom. So price opened up, pushed down, formed a bottom wick, and now we're expanding to the upside, right? Headed towards the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. D-Money, when you enter the trade, do you say what range you're looking at to get in? Yeah, I talked through that. Only 1,200 likes? Wow. Chad, I called out 5 winning trades. We had 1,500 likes on the stream yesterday, and I called out 5 winning trades as well yesterday. So do me a solid, guys. We got about 2,000 people tuned into the stream. I called out 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. The losing trade was only a 10-point loser. So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW streams in the morning, 9 a.m. Just trying to make a little money. Tim Hoffey, D-Buddy, do you ever call out trades? I know, right? It's crazy, man. Michael, I can't like this more than once. I mean, when you write, you write. When you write, you write. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, chat. I wouldn't be surprised if we pop, get up inside of this gray box up here, which is at 4-hour chart, 200 EMA. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. D-Money gonna get written up for low likes. Yeah, I know, right? Isaiah, D-Money, you ignored me today. What did you post, Isaiah? Sorry about that. It's not intentional. So can you drop your question real quick? Are the markets open Friday? Yeah, but I believe it's a short day. Cammy. So Isaiah, yeah, what question did you have, Isaiah? Sorry about that. D-Money gonna get detention again from Ginger. How long did it take me to become profitable? Years, to be honest. That's why it's like funny when people think that you're like hiding something. Like, guys, I'm open with that. It took me years to get to payouts, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you watch the video that we dropped on the channel, I'll talk about that openly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys, like, honestly. So, and that's because I was bouncing around from strategy to strategy. What plans on TradingView subscription do you recommend, Isaiah? So yeah, I actually have the one in the middle. I don't have the basic plan because I don't want to see those ads pop up. I got the one in the middle. Many YouTubers took years before profitable. Yeah, and if they haven't admit that, they're probably lying. So, to be honest, Ha, they think your name was Google. Haha, Marquita. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I mean, so how did the session go, D-Money? Really good. So 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So this account is sitting at $1,345 trading 1 contract. We'll take it, right? Made $3,600 today across funded accounts, 2 funded accounts. So I'm actually, today's a really good day, chat. I'm not gonna complain. Luke, have you been using Warbucks? Not yet. I gotta get, guys, I gotta sign up for an account. So maybe I'll do that tonight. What did I do before I started trading? I was in retail management. So I was a store manager. I actually ran 2 Walmart stores and I worked there for 5 years. I ran a couple Target stores. I worked there for 10 years. So yeah, my last store was like $106 million store for Walmart. Had like 400 employees, 400 associates. You missed the crazy Black Friday hours, Austin? Not at all, right? Obviously, I'm still in touch with some people, and I'm blessed, chat. Honestly, I'm blessed. I don't take it for granted. Yeah, exactly. For a trade, yeah, 106 million per year in sales. Correct. Yes. Yeah, I don't have the link for the video, but if you go to the page that you're on and go to videos, you'll see we dropped quite a few videos on the stream. Why don't you trade 20 Epix accounts, Steve? Yeah, that's coming. That's the plan. So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. What was the hardest thing for you to learn while with trading? Really good question. So patience. I know people think now, I mean, if you tune into the stream, everybody kind of says that, right? Oh, D-Money has a lot of patience, and that takes a lot of time. And I'm a firm believer that if you're not patient in your personal life, then you're probably gonna struggle with that in trading. And you're gonna have to work on that. And what I mean by that is waiting for the right setup, your A+ setup. And we're probably gonna pop here, chat. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pop up here to the 100s. Let's check out, yeah, 5-minute chart on NVIDIA broke out of that gray box, chat. Take a look. What I kind of called out earlier, right? We broke out of that gray box, which should mean that there could be more upside coming. And I would say that I would be surprised if we don't get some kind of pop from NQ up here into the 90s or to that 100 level. It just makes sense. All right. Have a good night. Where's the Jerome bucket? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I think how would you rate this long setup here? I mean, I would say be cautious. The only issue is like your stop. The way that I trade would have to be back at the EMA. So on a 5-minute chart, 25,040. So that's a little wide for me. So maybe I would put it at 20, the low of this current 5-minute candle. Like I don't want to see the low get taken out. I want to see it just expand higher. So that's how I would have to trade it if I'm trying to get long up here. But, you know, I would say be careful. You got 15 minutes left. A little bit less than 15 minutes left, right? For the close of the 4 o'clock candle. But Patience and honing your skills. Yeah, exactly. You would be logging into resistance. Yeah. So I think, yeah, I mean, you gotta trade. You gotta basically kind of, I'm always trying to measure my stop. And when I don't do that, I'll get myself in trouble. So I have to like, that's like a rule for me. Like I have to try to be more consistent with is trying to measure the stop. So where would I get out if things go wrong, right? And right now it had to be the low of this current candle. Like I don't want to see price putting a lower low, right? I want it, if it's gonna go higher, I want it to go now. Like I don't want it to put in a lower low, take out 70, right? I want it to expand up. And it looks like that's what's happening. So I would just say be careful up here. But would I be surprised if it pops 100? No, I would not. Right? I called that out earlier, right? That was a level that I kind of talked about earlier. So, and that's just based off the 4-hour chart, 200 EMA. I lost all my money and my family's money trading. Cyborg, hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. I would say take a break. You probably need to take a break, to be honest. Try to figure out what you did wrong and try to reassess. DMONEY, usually how long prop firms allowed to trade on funded accounts before upgrading to live accounts? I'm asking about Apex in particular. To be honest, that depends on Apex. It depends on what Apex wants to do. It's on a case-by-case basis. I can't really answer that for you. So yeah, that's I can't really answer that because it's different could be different for you compared to somebody else. DMONEY, how many contracts are you trading during New York session? The volatility is insane these days. Yeah, I would stick to one contract. I think one contract is enough with the volatility. Anything other than that and it gets sticky, right? All right, there's 91, chat. There's 91. There's the gray box. I'm gonna take NVIDIA off just so we can kind of watch in queue now. And we're right there, chat. 95. All right. And that was the high of that candle, right? Was 100. It actually hit 100, guys. So, hey, we're inside of the gray box. Let's go. There's the 100 level. So it's funny, right? I kind of talked about that at the beginning of the stream, that if they're going to push it higher, that would be an area of interest because that's the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. When you learn trading, did you have charts in front of you all the time to get that feel of the market and really understand price action? I mean, I even when I was working the long retail hours, I still tried to find a way to pull up the charts. It's really hard when you're working in retail as a store manager because you got meetings, you got conference calls, you have visits, right? Where like your boss basically comes in and walks the store with you. You got business partners that they all basically own a part of the business. So they come in and basically, maybe they're over food, maybe they're over the digital part of it where like online sales. So you always have people popping in. There you go, guys. There's a pop outside of that gray box and then pushing back down, right? So yeah, we just tapped 200 EMA, guys. Can't make this up, right? Tap the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. So yeah, I still try to find a way. So I would say right now, if you're stuck in the grind and maybe you're working long hours and you still got to find a way to get your chart time in, and it's going to be hard. It's not always easy because you're going to be tired. What made me take a leap of faith into trading? I never gave up. That's because I wanted better work-life balance. That's the thing, right? I'll give you guys like an example, and I know this is a holiday week, but my stream, think about it, chat, and PW kind of talks about that as well. So you're streaming for 2.5 to 3 hours per day, 5 days a week. Chat, that's a 12 to 15 hour work week. Think about that. Compared to working 60 hours a week, sometimes more in retail management, it just depends. So I wanted the work-life balance. I wanted to be able to trade, you could take trades as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection anywhere. So that was attractive to me, so. So yeah, so I mean, I think feel really good about the trades today, chat, honestly. I mean, the one, I called out 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So I took a total of 6 trades in this session. And the 1 losing trade, I actually feel good about. It just didn't play out, right? Had a deeper retracement than I wanted. I basically re-enter and on the next trade, and it was a winning trade. So sometimes that happens. That's trading. But I mean, pretty pleased with how I read price today. Same thing as yesterday, chat, right? I think I called out 5 winning trades as well yesterday and 1 losing trade. So yeah, right now I'm only trading prop firms, no cash account. So maybe I will in the future. What trading book would I recommend? Probably Trading in the Zone. That's a really good book. Trading in the Zone. Do I YOLO to pass evals? I mean, a price action would have to be really good. I've done that in the past, guys. I've done that a lot in the past. So, and that's when you talk about patience, just because they say that you got 1 day to pass an evaluation doesn't mean you gotta pass it in 1 day, right? So respect. I've learned a lot of strategies myself, and now I'm on one, but I think that screen time is still super important. You have to find time for it. Yeah, I agree. Mila, thank you, DMONEY. Catch you tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Mila. Thanks for the kind words. We're ripping, LOL. Yeah, guys. I mean, it's pretty much when price is in momentum on the higher time frames or bullish on the higher time frames, I basically use the EMAs on the higher time frames the same way I use them on the lower time frames. They act as basically price targets, price points for me, right? So as we crossed the 14 and 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart, the next logical spot would be the 200 EMA, and that's where we're kind of hanging out above right now. So that was a thought process, because on every other time frame, the 1-hour chart, we got a bullish EMA cross to the upside. 30-minute chart, bullish EMA cross to the upside. We're above all 3 EMAs, right? So all I do is I go up time frames. 1-hour chart, we're above all 3 EMAs, so I go to the 4-hour chart. The next target was the 200 EMA. Mark, happy Thanksgiving to all. Take care, DMONEY. Hey, I appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Win all-time highs? Yeah, I'm not sure. So, bro, I appreciate you sharing your strat. I'm now taking payouts with Lucid and just got another funded. So again, thank you for sharing, and Patrick's flags both work for me. James Clark, hey, thanks for the kind words, but congrats on your payout. You did all the work. Have a nice afternoon, D. Thanks for today. Big love from the UK. Hey, I appreciate that. You see now 27K for NQ this year? I mean, anything's possible, chat. Anything's possible. So, respect D-Money. You are a wholehearted brother, my man. Hey, Dougie Fresh. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just being me, chat. Right? I mean, I try to share ups and downs. Like trading, you're gonna have ups and downs, chat. You're gonna have winning streaks. You're gonna have losing streaks. Obviously, the losing streaks don't feel well at all to go through it, but that's part of trading. I've talked about that a ton of times. I've been close to payout so many times on accounts, guys, couple $100 away, and I blow the account. I mean, and maybe not a lot of YouTubers are gonna share that with you, but I can guarantee you that it happens. It's happened to them as well, right? So, and I only share that because I want you to know that just because I'm a streamer now, it doesn't mean that I'm not perfect either. Right? Like, I'm gonna make mistakes. My timing's gonna be off. I'll talk about that a lot, right? Sometimes it's your timing. Like PW talked about that today. Like, it's timing. Sometimes your timing is like that one losing trade. I took 6 trades today. I had one losing trade and my timing was a little off because I didn't wait for price to get back to the 14 EMA to take a long, right? So I had to close that trade out. The next trade I took was a long as well, and it played out. Sometimes that's how it is. Frozen North Trader, will you tell us how many Apex evals you've used? A ton. Frozen North Trader. I'm not, and I'll tell you why, because I actually, starting out trading, guys, I was too concerned with what people were doing on social media. And, oh, this person got 20 accounts and they just got a $40,000 payout, not realizing that I wasn't ready to actually scale up and trade that many accounts in full transparency. So I'm just being honest. How much you up, D-Money? I'm up $3,600 on 2 funded accounts. I'm up $1,300 on this other account today. So yeah, I mean, today, guys, I'm content with the last couple of days. Has been really good price action. So go figure in the afternoon. Respect to you, D-Money. Love from Denmark. Hey, I appreciate that, Patrick. No more trades? Yeah, I'm not gonna, more than likely, probably not take any more trades. I mean, I called out like 5 winning trades, right? 1 losing trade. So, and we're in the afternoon session, chat. So there's, I think that's a lot. How do you put EMA indicator on chart? Yeah, I got a video about that on the page that you're on. So if you trade TradingView, all you do is you come up to the indicators tab and you basically, you're gonna add it. So if you come up to the indicators tab, click indicators, put in EMA, and you select moving average exponential. That's how you add it. All right, guys, so do me a solid, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, I called out 5 winning trades today, 1 losing trade. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, maybe this is your first time rocking out with D-Money. I appreciate the support. I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Looks like we got 1,300 likes, chat. And I dropped a lot of sauce. So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I appreciate the support. W Day D Money, let's go. Hey, I appreciate that. Much love, D. Nice. D Money, getting better at working with you and trading alongside you. See you in the AM bright and early. Let's go. Thanks. Went from down $1,200 to up $250. Hey, FC Mike. Hey, nice comeback. That's a nice comeback, right? So, yeah, guys, we're at 1,400 likes. Want to see if we can hit at least 1,500 likes. I feel I got almost 1,700 people still tuned into the stream. I dropped a lot of sauce today, chat, right? 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Just trying to make a little money. So yeah, just a reminder for tomorrow, I will be streaming at 9 a.m. Tomorrow, so there will not be an afternoon stream. PW is gonna go pick up his boat in the morning, so I will be streaming in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just a heads up on that. Hopefully we'll get some pretty good price action. Wow, Lucid goes live quick. Thanks for teaching. See you in the AM, Mr. Franco. Yeah, guys. If you pass a Lucid test account, I would say probably within 15 minutes, you're able to upgrade that account to your funded account. Had a rough day. D Money was up $1,300, went on tilt down to $1,100, and then closed up $1,350 following your guidance. Nice. Yeah, just try to think about what you did, right, for those losses. Like what were you doing? And tilt is. A lot of people don't understand that, but tilt can happen because you get frustrated. Maybe you missed a setup, or maybe, you close out a trade and then it went in the direction that you wanted it to go, right? Maybe you were looking for a long and you had a heavy retracement, and then as soon as you close the trade, there's a candle that shoots up 100 points to the upside, right? Stuff like that. It's frustrating. So that could cause tilt. Good day today, guys. 2 decent trades with your strategy. D Money, thanks. Hey, Skeletor 619, appreciate it. Appreciate you always tuning into the stream as well. So, we need 2,000 likes. Sham Lewis, yeah. I think we're at like 1,400 likes. Guys, I don't think I can trade any better, to be honest. I mean, 1 losing trade out of 5 trades. So I pretty much batted 80% today. I don't think I can trade any better than that, right? I'm not a robot, so I mean, let's give it up for D Money, guys. Put a heart on the chat. Let's go. But yeah, guys, I mean, I think I'm satisfied with this session. I think I'll be interested to see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping for some really good price action based off of it being basically the last day before holiday, right? You honestly trade better than most robots I've seen. Hey, I appreciate that. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, I see that jobless claims at red folder at 8:30. Anderson. Yeah, I see that. I saw that. Your thoughts on TradingView? I like TradingView. It's just, if you're going to trade copy, obviously the preferred platform of the BDH is Tradevate Prop. So we use Tradevate Prop, obviously. So, and we do a lot of copy trading. So that would be my recommendation. But I'm content, chat. So do me a solid. So if you haven't, there's almost 1,200 people tuning into the show. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Called out, just a quick recap, called out five winning trades today, right? 6 trades total. The one losing trade was a 10-point loser. Called out 5 winning trades, and that's actually, believe it or not, same thing yesterday. Yesterday was actually 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So hit the like button, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the support. Gonna be streaming tomorrow, 9 a.m. So PW is gonna be picking up his boat. So I will be doing the AM session tomorrow. There will be no afternoon session. So hoping that we can get some really good price action in the morning. That's the plan, right? Let's go. Julio, D-Money, thanks for everything. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Blessings. Hey, you too. User KX3, thank you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning into the stream. That goes for everybody, guys. I appreciate everybody that tunes into the stream, that show up and support me. There's a lot of options out there, so I appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted. So I'm gonna call it here, chat. So I think really good session today. Can't complain, right? I mean, I think I'm content with the trades today. Please thank your parents for raising such a wonderful human being as you. Ah, man, Lauren 37, I appreciate the kind words. Honestly, I do. Chill boy 9903, yo, D Money. Hey, what's up? Perry Dollar, see you in the AM. Yeah, I'll see you in the AM. Have a good rest of your day. NQ Soccer Mom, see you in the morning. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Nice to see you on the stream, NQ Soccer Mom. What are your thoughts on using the Hekanashi candles? I tried those out a while back, and I mean, I just stick to what I know, right? See you in the AM. Greatly appreciate you. Thanks. I appreciate that. You're the most humble person in this space I've ever heard. Hey, Skepta Cash. Hey, thanks for the kind words. So I'm just being me, right? So I'm looking forward to the morning session tomorrow. I mean, I hope that there's really good price action going into, you know, obviously it's the day before a holiday, so we'll see. Kenny Yaya, all right, take it easy. We'll see you in the AM. Thanks, broski. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. Why don't I trade with my own money? Because I want to leverage prop firms. Because if you can put up less capital and try to take advantage of it. So that's the reason why. You're very humble and great-hearted. Hey, I appreciate that. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it. I will catch you guys on stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. Day before Thanksgiving. We gone.